Thank you for visiting Mesukeskus and Helsinki virtually. We hope to see you soon in person.
nzu eke ka anyị mapụrụ wee na-asị na anyị ọchị ka na-achọ ka anyị wapụrụ ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị freke wee na-asịkwa Chukwu okike abịa ma okike kele ụwa gbasịbe n'igbe nwanne otu onye na ya jikwe n'aka abụọ ji nke nwoge kọrọ ọjị wee sị anyị were ya kwugo okwu na-agabịa na mmezu wee na-asịkwa anyanwụ ụtụtụ nke na-awara Igbo nke na-awara ọjị nke na-awara Igbo nke na-awara olu wakela anyị na-eke wakela anyị n'oge wakela anyị n'afọ wakela anyị n'akwụ dị na ndụ dancing song we love and challenge enu wụrụ ọjị ana wara ọjị mbụ wụrụ ọjị agide wụrụ ọjị ndị ichie na ndị ọzọ na ndị kwezi okwu ka nka
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He's doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him. Share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making. And you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Good evening, good afternoon, Biafrans all over the world. I welcome you to this day, the first day of September 2023, State of the Nation and Biafra Liberation Address. This evening, it is a honor to address the Biafra people today as the liberation of Biafra enters the next stage. What we are trying to do is to make sure that the criminals, the terrorists, and the corrupt politicians who have enslaved us for over a decade will be no more. The eviction of these politicians and killers of our own people, the delegitimization of the Nigerian government within Biafra territory has begun. And I have come this evening to reiterate and make the stand of the Biafrans very, very clear to those who may not understand how serious we are. Democracy in Africa is an avenue to commit crime. It's an avenue to commit genocide. It's an avenue to commit war crime. It's an avenue to enslave and impoverish people. Biafra people has been a victim of all this I have said. We continue to be victimized in Nigeria. Biafra people continue to pay the price with their life to continue to maintain Nigeria evil entity for the benefit of some corrupt countries, both in the West and in America. We believe there are still good people in the West, and so are so many good people in the United States. Those who believe in equity, justice, and fairness. Those who believe in human rights. We equally believe that at the United Nations, we still have those who value human dignity and take human dignity and the right of the people above their own personal interests. We understand that this group of people may be very few, but we doesn't need crowd. It is only those few that is needed to move mountain. Biafra people are ready to work with those few people to make it happen for them. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, those lovers of freedom and friends of Biafrans listening to this address today, I want you to understand that what Biafra people are doing now is a fight for survival. We are facing existential threat, both from external and from within. The freedom we are all fighting for today, many nations around the world have fought for the same freedom and they got freed. And Biafra people and Biafra freedom will not be an exceptional one. We have mapped out plan, step by step, how to liberate Biafra from Nigeria entity. And it is happening today. And from the month of September, it is going to be very, very dangerous to those who has decided to kill Biafrans at will. Starting from a man called Hope Uzodinma and his government, down to the lowest. This month of September, we are going to defend Biafra land like never before. I want to inform Biafra people today that the 1st of September, the grace, 5 days grace, given to all commissioners serving under Nigeria within Biafra territory has elapsed. And the process of the delegitimization of the Nigeria within Biafra territory has begun, like I said. And Biafra people are going to listen to the instruction that I am going to announce today as to how this delegitimization of Nigeria will kickstart. Our aim and objective and target is to make sure that everything that represents Nigeria within Biafra territory is destroyed beyond recognition. And this particular destruction of Nigeria within Biafra territory, because they have become the killer of our own people and the killer of Biafra people, is an imperative task that must be done by every Biafran, both with the enablers and those who facilitate this genocide going on in Biafra land. And for this reason, we want to start by making sure that we have implementation of this delegitimization of Nigeria within Biafra land by evicting and removing every commissioner serving within Nigeria state government in Biafra land. And so, we understand that after the previous announcement, some of the commissioners who were worried about the development were contacting their principals as to what to do. Some of them were promised that there is going to be heaven on earth for them. But I want everyone listening to me today to understand that while the governors are on their heels after ordering the killings of Biafrans, they took to their heels, and some of them live in Abuja. The one they call Hope Uzodinma permanently reside in Abuja, and from there remotely controlling Imo State through the commissioners. Without the commissioners today, Imo State will not have a government that will order military bombardment of our villages and market. Without commissioners today, Soludo will not have a government that will impose inhuman taxation on the people of Anambra, including the people that are driving keke to make a daily living. They are paying from 5,000 to 6,000 naira per day. So what it means is that they are doing slavery to the state government of Nigeria within Biafra territory. Why our people are subjected to all this inhumane and degrading treatment? They struggle to buy keke. They drive that keke on daily basis to make a daily living. Yet, they are serving the government. Every money they got will go to the government. As that is not enough, the same state government, through commissioners who are running the government, will bring military and they will mount roadblock and checkpoint everywhere in Biafra land. The same thing happens to the police. Police will mount checkpoint and roadblock all over Biafra land. The same thing to Navy, the same thing to custom, immigration, air force, every parastatal, every paramilitary, every security forces has roadblock and checkpoint within Biafra territory. This is inhumane and degrading treatment to the entire people of Biafra, taken too far. And it is being possible because of the state commissioners that are supporting the governors to bring this impunity upon our people. And when we talk about the delegitimization of this government, it starts from the commissioners to every secretariat in Biafra territory, every secretariat of the government, of the state government within the Biafra territory. So pay attention to how we are going to do it. This evening, we want to announce the following name. If you hear your name today, you know that the time given to you has elapsed this day. You either distance yourself from being an enabler of the Fulani Islamic government, terrorist government that has been appointed to facilitate the killings of Biafran. Because you have directly and indirectly facilitated the killing of Biafrans through your appointment as a commissioner in your various states. After today, you are going to be declared, we are declaring you as an enemy of Biafra. And what it means is that if you are going to serve Nigeria government, you pack your bag and baggages, you go to Abuja. That is where Nigeria government is located. Nigeria government delegitimization has started in Biafra land, and the Biafra land cannot contain you and Biafra people. So from tomorrow, the 2nd day of September, as a commissioner under Nigeria within Biafra land, and you insisted of serving this state government, their various state, pack your bag and your luggages to Abuja, where is the capital of Nigeria. And from there, you can continue to dictate for those who are loyal to you, if there is any. But you see, Biafra land, it is not going to be conducive for any one of you from today. And so, those who have facilitated the killing of Biafrans in Anambra as a commissioner are as follows. Mr. Ifeatu Chinedu. Mr. Ifeatu Chinedu was born on July 5th, 1966, and he hailed from Oka, in Oka South local government. Ifeatu Chinedu Onejeme, from tonight, relocate from to Abuja. Engineer Ifeanyi Okoma. Engineer Ifeanyi Okoma was born on the 22nd of November 1962. These are people who actually saw the Biafra war, at least as kid. And I don't understand the price our people paid. This Ifan Yokoma hails from Obosi in the Demili North local government area. From tonight, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. You have facilitated the killing of people in Anambra State, and Biafra has given you a grace which elapsed today. Professor Ofonze Amuchezi. Professor Ofonze Amuchezi was born on the 8th of December 1969 from Umunnechi, Durukofia local government of Anambra State. If you are in Anambra and you continue to serve Nigeria, facilitated the killing, including mass murder of Biafra agitators, from tonight, Biafra will not be conducive for you. The next person is Mrs. Chiamaka Helen Nake. Mrs. Chiamaka Helen Nake, you were born on the 5th of March 1987. And as young as you are, you found yourself the privilege to facilitate the killing of Biafrans in Anambra with your position as a commissioner of budget and economic planning. You hail from Nofia in Jiko local government area of Anambra State. You have from tonight to leave Anambra Biafra land. If you continue as a commissioner from tomorrow, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Biafra people are coming for revenge of every single person that have been killed by the government you serve. The next is Dr. Afam Ben Obidike. Afam Ben Obidike was born on the 11th of February 1984. These are young people. Yet, they choose to be the devil advocate, facilitating the killing of people in Anambra State. You are serving as the Commissioner of Health. You hear from Akwaeze and Ocha local government of Anambra State. Mr. Patrick Agbamba. Patrick Agbamba, you were born on the 3rd of March 1979. You hear from Onitsha local government area of Anambra State. From tonight, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Because you have participated in facilitating the killings of Biafra people, and today, Biafra people are sending message that from tomorrow, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Mrs. Ife Yunwa Mary Slane Obinabo, you were born on the 1st of June 1969. And you hear from Ufoma, Oruma North local government area of Anambra State. If you continue to stay in Anambra from tomorrow, believe me, Anambra State is a Biafra land, and that particular Biafra territory can never be conducive for you. Dr. Obinna Chima Ngona Ade, you were born on the 8th of November 1979. The reason why I am bringing out the date of birth is for people of Biafra to see the age of those committing this impunity and atrocities against our people. They are not 70 years, they are not 80 years, they are young people who ought to know better. You come from Nnewichi, Nnewi North local government area of Anambra State. From tonight, Biafra land will never be conducive for you. Do not take this particular announcement for granted. It is going to happen and everybody is going to see it. It is called delegitimization of the Nigeria government within Biafra territory. The process has begun. Engineer Julius Melikam Chukwuemeka, you were born on the 25th of November 1987. You come from Enugu out, Anambra East. From tonight, Biafra land will not be conducive for you and your gangs. You serve as a commissioner for power and water resources, yet there is no water and there is no power in Anambra. And you are born 87. You're still a young man. Professor Ngozi Teresa Chuma Ude, you were born on the 12th of June, 1969. You hail from Uli in Ihiala local government of Anambra State. You have participated in the killing of Biafra people in Anambra State. And Biafra land will not be conducive for you and your criminal gangs from tomorrow. You serve as a commissioner for education in Anambra State, yet there is no school fees for the student. There is no free education. There is no structure. There is no conducive environment for people to go to school. Mr. Paul Nwosu, you were born on the 24th of September 1960, 7 years before Biafra war started. You were just almost the same age with my son, who knows everything, almost everything. So you may have knowledge of the Biafra war because by then you were 10 years old when the Biafra war ended. Yet, you are now sharing the national cake and facilitating the road and checkpoint, the roadblock and checkpoint in entire Anambra State, serving the interests of the killers and making yourself available to become the enabler of the genocide happening in Anambra State, part of Biafra land. From tonight, that land of Anambra will not be conducive for you. You are the commissioner for information. So I believe this information, you shouldn't allow somebody to pass it to you. By now, you should be sitting on this program to listen for first-hand information from the Biafra Prime Minister. Dr. Foster Ihejiofor, you were born on the 27th of March 1959. You were 11 years old when Biafra war ended. You come from Rumba South local government of Anambra State. From tonight, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Barrister Mrs. Patricia Ifeoma Igwebuike, you were born on the 23rd of March 1963. You hail from Nteje in Oyi local area of Anambra State. From tonight, both in your village in Nteje, Oyi, and anywhere you are in Biafra land, you will never have peace until you leave to Abuja and do your commissioner from there. We have started the delegitimization of Nigeria in Biafra territory. Engineer Felix Chinedu Odimegu, you were born on the 20th March 1976. You hail from Ezinifite South local government of Anambra State. You have participated and become an enemy to the killing and genocide going on in Anambra part of Biafra. And for that reason, Anambra will not be conducive for you from tonight. Mr. Chikode Anara, you call yourself the Homeland Affairs, and you were born on the 31st October 1963. You were 4 years old before Biafra was started, and 7-year-old when it ended. You hail from Amonuke, Oka local government area of Anambra State. From tonight, the Anambra State where you call yourself a Homeland Affair will never be conducive for you. If you take this particular development for granted, believe me, you will regret ever not taking it serious. The land of Biafra will swallow you. Professor Mrs. Silva Chika Ifemeje, they gave you Attorney General of Anambra. You were born on the 14th May 1967, just at the eve and the Biafra war. You hear from Muka in Agwata local government. Yet, you do not understand the symbolic nature of your bet. That by now you should be one of those in the forefront of the liberation of Biafra. But no, Biafra and agitators are littered all over Anambra State prison and police detention facilities. By your watch, they committed no crime. You facilitate their killing. None of the family that have been killed has gotten justice in Anambra State. But you are there overseeing the killing of Biafrans without having justice, especially families of those killed Biafrans. So, from fact, Attorney General Anambra State will never be possible. What I'm saying is that you can't fight the entire 4 million people in Anambra because this, what I'm telling you now is a message from 70 million Biafrans and over 5 million people in Anambra State. You can't fight.
Please, we are refreshing. We are refreshing. We are refreshing the system. Just hang on, please, guys. Umuchineke, hang on. We are refreshing. Thank you. Just hang on. We're refreshing it.
we have made it very clear. You can never conduct election again in Biafra land. The reason why many elections were conducted was because we were not ready. This time around, you see this time, we are ready. You can never have election in Imo State. First, I want to inform Biafrans in Imo State that apart from the fact that Nigeria can never conduct election there, Hope Uzodinma already written election, reading the result. He has his own result, the copy of his own result, and the INEC doesn't have their own copy. I have the information from the INEC office. Those who believe in Biafra. From INEC themselves. So you are not going to waste your time and kill our people in the name of conducting election, because Hope is ready to everybody from Abuja. His own is that we evicted him from Imo State, and now he is permanently residing in Abuja, and he sneak into Imo State every now and then. Mr. COC Olisa, you hear from Osun local government, you are the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Imo State. You are sitting on corpses of Biafrans. Biafrans are littered in Imo State prison and other detention facilities in Imo State under your watch, and you are enjoying it. For that reason, we are delegitimizing you from tonight. If you find yourself in Imo State from tomorrow, before God and man, you will not live to even regret it. So Biafra are giving you eviction notice from tonight. If you want to continue to be serving under Hope Uzodinma Nigeria government, move to Abuja. That's where Hope is. You can join him to rule Imo State. Those who believe in you from Abuja. Nigeria can never operate again in Imo State from tonight. It does not matter how long it takes us, but we're going to make sure we implement it and enforce it. Mr. Declan Emelumba, you hail from Oru West local government of Imo State. They call you the information strategy and whatever. You have from tonight to denounce Nigeria and move to Abuja. From tomorrow, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Dr. Mrs. Damaris Osungwo, you hear from Ahiazu Mbaise, you are the commission. Yet, Ahiazu was bombarded by Hope Uzodinma. You did not utter a word. So you facilitated the military that came to burn your own Ahiazu and all the businesses of Biafra to action. You were there. You enjoyed it. Neither did you condemn Hope, neither did you condemn the army, neither did you condemn the government. You did not even raise an eyebrow. For that reason, you are an enabler. You are no longer welcome in Biafra land if you continue to serve from tomorrow. We are not asking you not to serve, but you must go to Abuja and join Hope Uzodinma there. Dr. Ike Njoku, you cannot be Njoku, because Njokus are the people of deities who cannot soil their hands in evil. Them Njoku is not real. You hear from Ambomba, I say, you call yourself Commissioner for Environment and all that, yet it is like a pig farm. Dirty everywhere. All you do is to support the government of Hope Uzodinma, who is bringing a bombardment against Biafrans every day. Of course, we are defeating them. On daily basis. The military, they will come and they will go back in body bags. You never condemned it. You facilitate it. You make the government of Imo State under Hope Uzodinma from Abuja to run. So we are delegitimizing you from tonight. If you find yourself in Imo State again, you will ever regret it. Go to Abuja and join Hope Uzodinma and try to talk to those who may be loyal to you from Imo State. Govern them from Abuja. You can't be in Imo State. Imo State is Biafra land, and we are delegitimizing you from tonight. Professor BTO Ikeboha, You hear from Olu local government, they call you commissioner for education. There is no structure. There is no classroom for the school kid. There's no conducive environment for people to go to school in Imo State. Yet, you are commissioner for education. You facilitate the bombardment of people in Imo State, Biafrans in Imo State, and for that reason, from tonight, we are giving you quick notice. And this quick notice is not for you to pack out and come back again. We are legitimizing your position from tonight as a Nigeria agent. Go to Abuja if you want to continue. Why I'm making this thing very clear today is that every one of you knows what we can do. It is not mouth. We are going to come very heavily on you people because you have committed genocide against our people. You have killed, and it is time for self-defense by coming to you to stop you. Mr. Francis Dibiago, you hear from Aguada local government of Imo State. From tonight, relocate to Abuja. Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Mr. Doris Akubo, you hear from Munjaba local government of Imo State. From tonight, Imo State will not be conducive for you. Mr. Daniel, you hear from Okigwe. They say you're missioner for youth and social development. You have facilitated the killing of your own youth. You claim to be a commissioner for youth, but yet every youth in Imo State has become victim of military killing, extrajudicial killing, disappearance, and what have you. Yet you are there from Okigwe. Okigwe is a volatile place as it is today. So your delegitimization starts tonight. You can't be a Nigeria agent killing our people and you are in Biafra land. Relocate to Abuja. From tonight, the order has been given. Every person you hear his name today or her name today, and the person continue to be enabler for the Nigeria government to kill us in our land, you know what to do. The order has been given. It's a fiction. Mr. Noble Atulegu, you hear from Oweri West local government, they say you are a commissioner for entrepreneurship and skill acquisition. I do not know whether anybody have actually acquired any skill from you, or whether your government have instructed any person to become entrepreneur. Nothing. All you do is to facilitate bringing military and checkpoint to Imo State. Today, we are delegitimizing you. You can't be in Biafra land and commit atrocities and kill our people. Go to Abuja. From tonight, if you are in Imo State after tomorrow, you will everly regret it. Mr. Christopher Osoala, Nwangele local government, you hear from there. They say you are commissioner for budget. The budget of bringing aircraft and giving them aviation fuel. The budget of how many arms and ammunition is coming, are they bringing to bombard our people. The budget of how Zodima dispatches the money to the military and all that. Of course, from tonight, you are no longer welcome in Biafra land. Mr. Lambert Orisakwe, you hear from his local government area of Imo State. From tonight, relocate to Abuja if you can't resign as a commissioner. Mrs. Obiageri Adoku Ohaji Egbema local government area of Imo State. They say you are commissioner for livestock development. I do not know whether you are the one that is bringing the Fulani cows to Imo State. However, in addition to facilitating the military bombardment in Imo State and all that, from tonight, we are delegitimizing you, and if you find yourself in Imo State from tomorrow, you will regret it. Mrs. Abiageri Ajoku, like I said, the livestock development, you must be facilitating the movement of herders and the Fulani terrorists within the axis. Mrs. Nkejugu, you hear from the local government area of Imo State. They say you are for commissioner for gender and vulnerable group. I don't know whether you are part of those who facilitate OPK in Imo State, converting our male to become women. From tonight, in addition to bringing the military with Hope Zodema, from tonight, we are delegitimizing you in Biafra land. If you want to serve Nigeria, go to Abuja. Mr. Simon, Ibe Ebulem, Ihite, Ubom local government area, you hear from there, Imo State. From tonight, Imo State will not be conducive for you. Mr. For killers, military killers, to come to kill our people. From tonight, the Biafra government in exile is delegitimizing you and your group. And for that reason, the only reason you are going to be in Biafra land is when you resign as a commissioner. Apart from that, move to Abuja. That's where Nigeria government is very, very strong. Nigeria government has lost legitimacy in Biafra land. We control it both military and otherwise. Mr. Enyinaya Onoebu, take note. Mr. Res Anunobi, you hear from Nkwere local government area of Imo State. From tonight, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Mr. Raf Nwosu, Old West local Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Mr. Tony Umezurike, you hear from our local government. From tonight, Biafra land will not be conducive for you. Mr. Ike Ume, you hear from that local government. From not local government. From tonight, Biafra land will not be ready for you. And let me tell you, like I said, the process of delegitimizing you has started tonight. It does not matter how long it is. So if you sleep and wake up tomorrow, don't think it is over. Dr. Elias Martin, Emedom, Commissioner for Ministry of Works of Social Welfare also, I have not seen anybody you give social welfare in Imo State. Rather, the social welfare is going to the military who come and die in their numbers trying to kill Biafrans. Like before, times are gone. It is not anymore. Love Enne Obo local government, you hear from there. They say you are the commissioner for housing, facilitating the killing of Biafrans in Imo State. From tonight, the Biafra government in exile is delegitimizing your position in Imo State as Nigeria agent. The other state commissioners, their names and information will be posted by Biafra Prime Minister on our official Biafra official X page in hours from now. The message has been delivered, and Biafra must listen to the next instruction as we move forward. From tonight, we are mandating the Nigerian government to release and free leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on or before 15th of September 2023. Failing to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the 15th of September 2023, I want every Biafran to listen to the following announcement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and other prisoners of conscience must be freed unconditionally from Nigeria different detention facilities. We are going to list the names of known Biafrans that are being detained illegally by the Nigeria state. We want to make the list very public. Failing to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and these individuals before the 15th of this month, I want everyone to pay attention. From the 18th of September, we are going to embark on another round of 3 weeks civil disobedience. The 3 weeks civil disobedience is going to be targeted mostly at the Nigeria government, workers in Biafra land, and of course, to make sure that the delegitimization of the government will be enforced with everything in Biafra position. From the 18th, which is Monday, we are going to have the normal Monday sit at home the whole day. On the night between 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd of September 2023, there is going to be a curfew. Curfew will start from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Thereafter, Biafra people will go to the market and do their businesses. On the 23rd and 24th of September, everybody will go to their normal businesses. There is no curfew. I want you to understand what we are saying. We have curfew, not sit at home. It is curfew. Curfew means that nobody is allowed to come out. It is a war of liberation. And what we are doing is to delegitimize down to fight for ourselves for self-defense. As of today, even though the militaries and their police are running away from the checkpoint, those nonsense bags and sandbags are still there. We want them removed from our road. We want every checkpoint, every roadblock removed from our road. You don't have it in the north. You don't have it in the southwest. It is only in the southeast. We can't take this injustice anymore. Every military checkpoint must vacate Biafra land. And after that, before the 15th of September, if the military checkpoint did not leave, believe me, it is going to be worse than what you have ever seen. But when the military checkpoint is removed, we may review this particular civil disobedience for the next action. On the 25th of September, which is Monday, we are going to have our normal Monday sit at home uninterrupted. From the 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th, we are going to have curfew, 6 to 12. From 6 o'clock to 12 noon, don't come out. It is curfew. The Biafra government, both in the homeland and in the exile, will be placing curfew in the entire Biafra land from 6 o'clock to 12 p.m. From 1 o'clock, Biafra people can go out to their market and do their business. On the 30th of September and the 1st of October, there is no sit at home, there is no curfew. You can go out, do your businesses, and everything. Then,
Yeah, fellow Biafrans, Adadi Olamma, there was a very, there was a distraction with the network. So the Prime Minister has just finished. So what's going to happen is that we are going to restream it later. But this particular broadcast is over. Yeah. But on our own individual platforms, we are going to restream it on our own. But we want to appreciate our brother Ikuku Biafra Unite, in whose studio we have been able to stream live for this State of the Nation. Adado Rama, do you have something to say to Biafra so that we'll end it? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself if you are muted. I cannot hear you, Sha. I don't know. No, you go can check and go na my. Yeah, Adadi Arama, I cannot hear you because you were muted from the studio, from the original studio, and nobody can hear you. No problem. One fellow Biafrans, thank you for joining us on our beloved brother Biafra Unite streaming studio from the for the State of the Nation address of our Prime Minister. So we're going to leave it here. Biafra Unite will be back to restream it from 11 p.m. And myself, I will also restream it at a convenient time. Thank you very much and good night. Thank you. Bye.